everyone, I am Teacher Cheryl M. Benito and I am the Level Coordinator for Pre-Kindergarten to Grade 1. It is a privilege to be able to welcome all of you to this new academic year. It is our hope that through this part of the presentation, you will gain a better understanding about what your child's academic year will look like at BMI. To make learning possible, let me introduce to you the workforce of Pre-Kindergarten to Grade 1. They will be your partners in ensuring the learning development of our children in this new academic year. Allow me to introduce to you our school principal, Shirley C. Ordonez, and of course, yours truly, the department head of the Pre-Kindergarten to Grade 1. Now let's move on to our passionate teachers of Pre-Kindergarten, Teacher Cheska Kanda and Teacher Rowena Corpuz. Next, our cheerful kindergarten teachers, Teacher Zuleika Carillo, Teacher Roslyn Viado, and of course, Teacher Marjorie Ongawan. For the Grade 1, we have two of our smart and approachable subject coordinators. To begin with, we have Ma'am Chris Matsanasio, our subject coordinator for mathematics, MAPE, science, and mother tongue. We also have Ma'am Mary Joyce Buyukan, who is the subject coordinator for Filipino, English, Araling Panlipunan, and Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao. Now let's meet our dazzling Grade 1 teachers. Let's start with Teacher Charlene Sherweg. She will be the teacher for the English subject, while Teacher Mary Joy Macolada will be our Araling Panlipunan teacher. We also have our mathematics teacher, Teacher Shamay Mangacheo, and Teacher Francis Laura Doligcon, our science teacher. Next is Teacher Cheryl Nepadaw, who will be handling the MAPE subject. We also have Teacher Cheska Kanda, one of the mother tongue teachers. And with Teacher Cheska is Teacher Rowena Corpuz, who will be teaching mother tongue. Teacher Mary Joyce will also be one of the Filipino teachers. With her is Teacher Chrisma Tanasio. There you have it. They are our new partners in ensuring the learning development of our children this academic year. For this part of the orientation, let's have a walk through the curricular programs that will be offered this academic year. This academic year, we continue to be innovative and still will give emphasis on the most essential learning competencies as prescribed by the Department of Education. Learning for preschool to grade 1 will be blended learning, which means that it is a combination of synchronous and asynchronous learning. Let us understand more about these two. In synchronous learning, learning will take place through virtual classes, online instructional modules carefully drafted by teachers, and video lessons. Submission of assigned tasks and projects will be done online. While in asynchronous learning, learning happens at any time, but with the teacher's feedback. Self-directed study options through asynchronous activities like readings and recorded lectures will be provided. As a summary, blended learning means studying through online or synchronous way and offline or asynchronous way.
Now let's go to the learning areas or subjects being taught from pre-kindergarten to grade 1.
For the pre-kindergarten, here are the different learning areas. We have reading and writing, language arts, science, social studies, and mathematics. For the kindergarten, we have math, Filipino, reading and writing, science, and social studies. Now the subjects for grade 1 are the following: Araling Panlipunan, Filipino, Mathematics, Science, English, MAPE, Mother Tongue, and DSP. A special program is also offered for those who are interested to learn Mandarin.
Moving on, let's discuss further the materials and mode of learning for our pre-kinder to grade 1 pupils.
Let's start with the modules. Modules for pre-kindergarten to kindergarten serves as an instructional guide for both parents and learners. It will help you, our partners, to keep track of our learners' weekly activities. Modules for pre-kindergarten to kindergarten are kept simple and does not need to be printed, as most of the activities will be in the textbooks. While for the grade 1, digital modules are needed to be printed for the learners to be able to answer the different learning activities for each subject. All modules will be given weekly, and the learners are expected to accomplish all the tasks in these modules at the end of the week. Submission of these accomplished modules will be through Google Classrooms or emails. The teachers have carefully crafted these modules so that the learners will be able to maximize their learning. Thus, we expect you, dear learners, to diligently complete the activities in these modules on time. To further elaborate the discussions in the modules, teachers also prepared some video lessons that the learners can watch using any gadget at the comfort of their homes. In video lessons, topics are being explained through examples, and some additional activities may also be included. Thus, it is important that our learners would not miss out on their video lessons. Remember, these materials are of school properties and for your children's learning use only. Reposting, copying, and sharing these materials in social media or any other platforms without the consent of the school is prohibited. If you stumble upon any correction in the module or video lessons, please inform the teachers privately.
Another mode of learning that we will be using are the textbooks. Learners are provided with textbooks or workbooks which will aid their learning. The curriculum will always come first, not the book. We must remember that. Thus, if there are some pages that we must shuffle, it is because we are following what was said in the curriculum.
Textbooks are only available for the pre-kindergarten to kindergarten. Last but not the least in our mode of learning are the virtual classes. Virtual classes are done daily. Please be guided by the following general schedules. If you notice, the virtual classes are made shorter. It is in consideration to the learner's attention span and the amount of screen time that is appropriate for their age. Here are the different online platforms that we will be using this school year. We will be using Messenger, Gmails, Google Classrooms, Facebook pages, and Zoom for our virtual classes. Discipline has a great impact in the learning process. Children who have been disciplined positively and respectfully have higher chance of becoming competent learners. So let's discuss a few guidelines that we need to abide while on distance learning. Whether it is online or offline learning, it is important to develop the habit of punctuality early in life. We expect our learners to strictly follow the class schedules prepared for them. During the virtual classes, learners should log in 15 minutes before their virtual classes starts. If you want to profit from the learning activities, regular attendance in your Zoom classes is important. In cases where absences is inevitable, parents or guardians should notify our child's advisor through email, messenger, or through text immediately.
Proper attire and well-kept hair are required for virtual classes. T-shirt or polo, pants and shorts are attires allowed for boys, while blouses and pants are for girls. Wearing undershirt for boys and spaghetti straps for girls are not allowed. Hair should also be well combed and properly tied. Number 3. During a virtual class, encourage the children to engage themselves actively in the discussion and be polite as well as respectful with their teachers and classmates.
All of us want our children to be motivated learners. We wanted them to be confident that they are capable to learn on their own. Thus, we encourage you, our dear partners, to refrain from coaching during virtual recitations and activities. Let us guide, monitor, or supervise them as they accomplish their task and not to do it for them unless necessary. And if allowed, please do it minimally. Let us not grab them the opportunity for independence, creativity, and originality. Let's teach our children how to think and not what to think.
Getting your child focused in learning, whether in a asynchronous setting or in a synchronous setting, is important. So here's a few tips for you. First, make a learning schedule and stick to it. Assigning learning schedules will condition your child and will help him or her understand the concept of routines. Second, remove distractions. Online games, toys, and pets can cause distractions during learning, whether it is online or offline. Find ways to limit these distractions. Third is reach out to your teachers. Teachers are your learning coaches and partners. Feel free to ask them about a difficult learning task or ask tips on how to better teach a particular topic. For queries, you may communicate with your child's teachers through Gmail, Facebook Messenger, school landline, and/or mobile phone numbers. But here's a friendly reminder. Please keep your teacher's contacts strictly private. Also, keep your messages respectful at all times. And last tip, be interested in what your child is learning. Children can achieve well at school when their family and friends take an interest in their school and schoolwork. Getting involved in your child's education, even in the simplest way, shows that you care about their school life.
Pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, and grade 1 are considered to be the most crucial years to build a foundation for learning. Here at BMI, our teachers, administrators, and the entire school staff work hard to ensure that our learners will receive the quality education that they deserve amidst this pandemic. Again, I would like to welcome all of you at Baguio Multicultural Institute, and I hope for another great year. full of learning and full of fun adventures. Good day, everyone, and see you soon.